You say you want change, but your nervous system wants survival. And survival doesn't care about your dreams. It cares about what's familiar, what's predictable, what feels safe. If you truly wanted change, your life would already look different. Not dramatically, but noticeably. You don't lack ambition. You lack tolerance for discomfort, that hesitation before risk, that pull toward what's known, that voice calling it being realistic. But safety isn't growth. Change requires instability, and instability feels like danger, even when it's not. You don't resist change. You resist becoming someone new. And growth begins the moment discomfort stops feeling like a threat and starts feeling like progress. Picture this. 5 years from now, same apartment, same conversations, same excuses, not because you failed, but because you chose stability over expansion. You stayed in the job that drains you, not because you love it, but because the misery was predictable. You stayed quiet in the relationship, not because you're weak, but because conflict threatened the fragile peace you built. You skipped the gym, not because you hate strength, but because effort disrupted your comfort. You didn't procrastinate because you're lazy. You procrastinated because action creates exposure. Exposure creates vulnerability, and vulnerability destabilizes who you think you are. You told yourself you had peace, but what you really had was the absence of disruption. And those are not the same thing. You don't resist change. You resist instability. And until instability feels safer than stagnation, nothing moves. Consider the person who spends 6 months researching a business plan but never launches. They buy every course, read every book, and follow every guru. They tell their friends they are waiting for the right market conditions. But the truth is more visceral. As long as the project is a plan, it cannot fail. As long as it is a draft, it is perfect. The moment it becomes real, their identity is at risk. They aren't seeking excellence. They are seeking a hiding spot from the judgment of the world. Their perfectionism is just high-level stalling, a sophisticated way to stay safe while appearing busy. They would rather be a brilliant failure in their own mind than a struggling beginner in the eyes of others. Think of the individual who keeps their true opinions hidden to keep the peace. They believe they are being selfless or patient. In reality, they are terrified of the person they would have to become if they actually stood their ground. They prefer the slow, predictable poison of resentment over the sharp, sudden sting of honest confrontation. They have traded their soul for a quiet dinner table. They are dying in installments because the cost of living out loud is too uncomfortable. By refusing to disturb the water, they are slowly drowning in the stillness. Are you actually waiting for the right time? Or are you just waiting for the fear to go away? Because the fear is the only signal that you are actually moving. Your nervous system is built for survival, not transformation. Your brain is an efficiency machine that treats your current stagnation as a success because you are still breathing. This is homeostasis. Your brain does not distinguish between a comfortable life and a meaningful life. It only distinguishes between known and unknown. To your biology, the known is safe, even if it's miserable. The unknown is a predator, even if it contains your dreams. Your biology would rather you be safely depressed than dangerously liberated. You have physically thickened the neural pathways of hesitation. Every time you choose comfort, you coat those neurons in myelin, a fatty tissue that makes the stay safe signal travel faster than the grow signal. You are literally electrically optimized for the very habits you claim to despise. You are literally electrically wired to repeat your own mistakes at the speed of light. Your brain values the predictability of your current misery more than the uncertainty of your future happiness. To your biology, a known hell is always preferable to an unknown heaven. You're not stuck. You are simply a masterpiece of biological conditioning. You are highly trained in the art of standing still. Every time you retreat, you reinforce the cage. Let's escalate the confrontation. If you continue to prioritize comfort over expansion, you are actively choosing a slow, agonizing, emotional death. You rehearse self-criticism daily, replaying moments where you felt small. Each thought is a rehearsal, and rehearsal becomes identity. You say you want confidence, but confidence is not a feeling you wait for. It is a byproduct of acting while you're terrified. If you were to watch a video of your last 24 hours, would you see a person building a future or a person defending a grave? Imagine your identity as a house built brick by brick. To change, you must remove a wall. The structure will shake. The dust will blind you. It will feel chaotic, awkward, and incompetent. Most people quit here. They mistake the agony of shedding their skin for the agony of dying. The feeling of falling apart is actually the feeling of your potential being released from its constraints. In reality, the shaking is the only proof that the old architecture is finally breaking. If the process of change doesn't feel like a threat to your very existence, then you aren't changing. You're just decorating your prison. You aren't evolving. You're just rearranging the furniture. You must be willing to let the current version of you die to allow the next version to breathe. Take a breath. This discomfort you feel right now is not a signal to stop. It is a signal that you are becoming aware. Awareness is the only tool that bypasses the nervous system's defense mechanism. You don't need a massive overnight reinvention. You need conscious repetition. You must learn to witness your brain's demand for safety without obeying it. You are the observer of the panic, not the panic itself. Emphasize awareness over shame. Shame keeps you hidden in the basement of comfort. It makes you want to close this video and go back to sleep. But awareness gives you the agency to walk through the door of discomfort. You are no longer a victim of your biology. You are the architect of your next repetition. You are not broken. You are just currently optimized for a life you no longer want. You have the power to recalibrate the machine. You are not becoming what you desire. You are becoming what you rehearse. If you rehearse comfort, you become a monument to what could have been. If you rehearse discomfort, you become a force of nature. The path forward is not found in motivation, but in the small, repeated acts of instability. It is found in the conversation you don't want to have. It is found in the work you're afraid to start. It is found in the boundaries you finally decide to draw. Every act of courage is a physical rewrite of your neural code. Change is not a destination. It is a persistent refusal to be sedated by the familiar. Next time you say you want change, pause. Ask yourself the only question that matters. Am I willing to feel unstable long enough to become someone new? This is Inner Atlas, and this is where comfort ends and direction begins.